Alright, so this next part, I think the most important thing to understand before you go into the drawing of the human body is to understand proportions. And like you saw before with the comics and everything and the other drawings, the main way to get your proportions correct is do everything in accordance to the head. In other words, the head becomes the measuring point. As you can see, that this is very simple. Later on in the videos, we'll go more in depth in drawing each part, like the head, the muscles, the torso. But for now, it's just to understand. So your head, this is a certain measurement high. The human body, in general, is given seven of these lengths. So if you take these increments, it's about 7 to the feet. But pretty simply, we'll just do it using these proportions. So the head is 1. The neck is about half of the length of the head, as you can see. But now the torso, you have a collarbone. From about the collarbone, the pecs, the pectoral muscle is about another head length down to this. So that's another one. And then to the belly button is another head length. This is a really bad drawing just because I'm trying to show proportion. And then from the belly button to the groin, the bottom, that is another head length. And don't worry about the muscles right now, I'm just giving it broad. But as you can see, so it's 1 from collarbone to the top of the rib cage is 1 head length. From that to the belly button is 2, and then from the belly button down is 3. So you have head, 1, 2, and it looks off proportion because the camera's at an angle, which sucks. So as you can see, there's the head, that's 1. Then from collarbone to the pecs, it's another one. So that's 1, and then to the belly button to there, it's another one. Then to the belly button to the groin, it's another one. And then as for the legs just become about 4. And something interesting in terms of the legs is it's always equal. From the kneecaps to the feet, the length of the legs are always equal. This portion is always equal, which is really important to understand because later on when we go more in depth and draw the body at angles and whatnot, it'll help a lot to understand the perspectives of it. But then for the arms, it's about 1 head length for bicep. It's about 3 total. But an easier way for the arms is if you get your torso in, just remember the elbow stops about right here, and it's a little above the belly button that the elbow starts, and the hand ends about the thigh. So it's about like that long or so on each side. And this is this drawing looks like shit because it's not concerned right now with the muscles or whatnot. It's just concerned with understanding perspective. So once more, just the head is one length, the neck is half of the head, from the collarbone to the pecs, like about to the bottom of the rib cage line here. That's another head length. From there to the belly button, another. And then from the belly button to the groin, and these are just muscles, these lines, is another head length. And then the legs. So overall, that's kind of proportions in general. And I did this. I took Michelangelo's a picture of the Sistine Chapel and the David figure. And if you see, I just drew circles on these parts, but everything is proportion, and that's the biggest key to understand. If you can understand proportions, you really can draw anything. It's just a matter of, remember, so as you can see, there's this head, which I drew a circle. Then the neck down, once again to the pecs, is another circle. I'm not sure if it's showing up, but there's the circle to the belly button. Going to the belly button, which is another head length. Then to the groin again from the belly button. So it's 3 in the torso region. Then the legs are about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the arm is like 1, 2, 3. But once again, yeah, if you can understand. So that's the first part. It's We're not concerned right now with actually drawing the figure and the muscles, but just understanding, getting these proportions down.